comfortable where you are. Camera on, camera off, whatever makes you feel the most comfortable. Eyes open, eyes closed, whatever is good for you. We're going to take some deep breaths and just center ourselves, relax into where we are seated. So we relax our body, get comfortable. The next couple of deep breaths, I want you to envision the world around you just kind of melting away, fading into the background for just this brief time. It'll still be there when you're ready, but for right now, let's just let it fade into the background. Doesn't need our attention right now. In this moment, we're going to focus on ourselves, on our connection, on filling our cup up so that we're better equipped to deal with the world around us. Take a couple more deep breaths to really feel into where you are, to bring your attention and your focus to yourself. As we are joined together in this group meditation today, know that we are protected by the divine and that we are here to fill our cups and uplift ourselves and others. And we call in only those energies that are for our greatest and best good. Now, I want you to find the natural rhythm of your breathing. Try to slow yourself down to a nice, calm breathing pattern. And if your mind should wander, just bring your attention gently back to your breathing, letting any thoughts that might interrupt this meditation just float by as you bring your attention back to your breathing and refocus on yourself. Today's meditation, we're going to take a trip. And on this trip, you get to choose one traveling companion. This will be someone who always supports you, who always brings you love. This traveling friend could be a spirit guide, an angel, source, God, one of your ancestors, maybe even someone you know here in the physical, someone who always supports you, always brings you unconditional love. This trip you're going on is a trip towards your goals, towards your future. Maybe you're taking a trip towards the brighter, better version of yourself, a trip towards a career goal, a trip towards a relationship goal. Whatever that is for you, that's where you're going. And you have one of your best friends as a travel companion. And this friend, as loving as they are, has already packed your bags for you. You have two large suitcases that you're going to carry with you on this voyage. See yourself on this path, headed towards your goal, whatever that goal is. With your friend by your side, you pick those suitcases up, one in your left hand, one in your right hand, and you begin to walk down this path. Very first thing you notice is how extremely heavy these suitcases are. The suitcase in your left hand Your friend packed that full of all of the regrets, all of the fears from your past. The suitcase in your right hand, your friend packed with all of the fears, all of the doubts, all of the hesitation about your path forward, about your future. You carry these two suitcases a little while further as you struggle to make it down your path. The further you walk, the heavier they seem to get. You ask your friend if maybe they'll help you with this load. They look at you and say, they can't help you. This is yours to carry. You walk a little further, contemplating how long, how arduous, how much of a struggle it's going to be to make it to your goal if you have to carry these two heavy suitcases the entire way. Suitcases full of your regrets, full of all of the thoughts and things that you wish you could have done differently from your past. And suitcases full of all of your doubts and apprehensions and fears about the future. But the important thing is, even with these heavy suitcases, you continue to move forward slowly, with difficulty. You still move forward towards your goal. After a little while on this path, the physical strain of carrying those two suitcases is just too much. And you feel as if you can't go any further. It's this time when your friend steps in and explains that although they cannot help you carry these, they can help you unpack them and make them lighter. You set both suitcases down in front of you and you open them both at the same time to begin unpacking. As you throw the lids open to see what you can take out, you are surprised to notice that both suitcases are empty. Your friend explains, the only thing, the only burden you carry are your thoughts about how heavy those suitcases are, your thoughts about the past, your thoughts about the future, and that these thoughts carry no real weight, only what you assign to it. How do I make these lighter? You ask. You need to decide which thoughts you are willing to let go of, which fears, which regrets, which apprehensions you are willing to let go of. They're only thoughts. Choose to stop thinking them and realize how lighter your load will get. You sit down on the path because you're very tired from carrying that load. As you look at these two empty suitcases in front of you, realizing that all of the weight really resided within your mind, take a moment right now to figure out what that heaviest thought was. Ask yourself if you can release that thought, if you can unpack it from your mind and leave it there on the road. You don't have to solve the problem. You don't have to deal with the situation. You don't have to fix a past injustice or correct a past life. Right now, you only need to decide to stop thinking about that very heavy thought. In order to unpack this and leave it, your only requirement is to stop giving that thought any more of your energy. Stop carrying that thought with you. You release that thought and you leave it there on the road. You no longer need it for your journey. Feel the lightness as you close those suitcases back up and pick them up again. Feel how refreshed you feel now that your load is lighter. How excited you are to move forward with this lighter feeling, with this feeling of finally having left behind that heaviness. You're ready to continue your journey, and your friend is still there with you, supporting you, walking by your side, giving you advice, letting you know which way to turn, sometimes clearing the path in front of you, but always reminding you that those two suitcases are yours to bear. They can help you in so many ways, with giving directions, holding your hand, clearing your path. But only you can lighten your load on this trip. You quicken your pace because your load is lighter, and you continue on towards your goal, towards your destination. And if any time your road or your trip seems too hard to bear or too heavy to move forward, you know that you can always sit down and rest and decide what thoughts, what fears, what apprehensions you need to unpack and let go of so that you can move forward. Take a deep breath in and let it out. And I want you to feel yourself getting lighter. Take a deep breath in. And one final breath out. Really release whatever that is that you decided to unpack on that road. Let it go. Don't pick it up again. All right, a couple more deep breaths. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes, give the group a smile, and rejoin the group.